Hey Majesties, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you and your families are doing well. I want to take you down the river while we gist. All right, come with me. There are some persons walking down there. Just hope we can get to the river this time around because it might be so. The path should be so bushy right now. This is beans. Someone is even in the farm there. Don't know if you can see her. These are beans planted here. And these are sweet potatoes. These are the hibiscus. I told you they are everywhere around here. These are bene seed. That's bene seed. And then guinea corn behind it. Can you see the town down there? That's the river. I'm going towards that angle. There are cassavas here. Oh my word. Let me show you cassavas. See them? They're growing gradually. I think that they're planted all over this place. These are cassavas. We use them for cassava bread as well, for swallow. There's what we call akpu. Akpu. Is it for swallow? For gari, cassava flour. There's a lot of things cassava can be used for. Mm. The path is not like I expected. Path is neat, kind of. Oh my word. All right, Majesties. Let's talk about Traore. You know, it hasn't been easy for him. Remember, there've been some coups. Hope you've seen the background. That's the path to the river. All right. I'm here sweating. um, there've been coups, left, right, center. Those he trusted betrayed him. Been lots of betrayals. All right. And at the same time, there've been support from the citizens, from the masses, and that is what is important. That his people support him. So remember, the gold mine was taken from the French government. They were so angry. Remember that clip that went viral that they debunked it, that they are not destroying the cars because they are angry. They are destroying the cars because that's their policies, all right? And I was like, what kind of policy is that? You get it? This place look like this is a path. That's where I'm coming from. This is where I'm heading to. All right. So that gold mine that he took away from the French government, he is planning on utilizing it in a way that it will be of benefit to his people. There are sugar canes here, Your Majesties. There are sugar canes. So during the World Youth Day of this year, he gave a speech, and he right now is beginning to fulfill the promises he made to his people, the Burkina Bees. Ah, oh, sweating is entering my eyes. Ha ha, yeah. Can you hear the sound of the water? Your Majesties, I don't know how to get there. All right, here we go. Now, after he took the gold mine, he promised the Burkinabes during the World Youth Day of this year that he would not just sit down idle and see his fellow youth rubbish their lives because they had to go through some suffering, one thing or the other, to make ends meet, when they have deposits of gold, deposits of resources that could make them rich and make them live lives that are comfortable. So, fulfillment to the promise he made during the World Youth Day, Ibrahim Traore have started the plans, all right, to start utilizing the gold mine in the favor of the Burkinabes. And that's the joy that I have. You know, when I talk about Ibrahim, I'm always happy because I see, I see him as that light that the continent right now needs. I don't know however you put it, but there's this feeling of hope I have whenever I hear something about him. I hear some achievement from that end. I am so happy. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that clip, and we're going to wrap it up with going to the river. I'm becoming scared right now because this place is a bit quiet and there are some guys coming ahead of me.
How Ibrahim Traoré plans to take Burkina Faso's gold mines back. In a groundbreaking turn of events, Ibrahim Traoré, the youthful and audacious president of Burkina Faso, has embarked on a journey of radical transformation within his nation. At a mere 34 years old, he not only holds the distinguished title of the country's head of state, but also claims the remarkable distinction of being the youngest leader in the world. With an unwavering determination, Traoré has decided to challenge the status quo and breathe new life into Burkina Faso. The time for complacency has passed, as he proclaims, "Enough is enough." His visionary leadership is now reshaping the entire landscape of the nation, with a primary focus on severing the shackles of former colonial powers that have long drained Burkina Faso of its lifeblood and resources. For decades, the resilient people of Burkina Faso toiled in the harshest conditions, mining precious gold that tragically ended up enriching the coffers of these former colonial powers. This injustice did not escape Traoré's discerning eye. With an acute awareness of the socio-economic plight endured by his fellow citizens, he began plotting a course of action to overturn the tables of power. In a recent address to both influential businessmen and the media, Traoré made a resounding declaration: the reclamation of Burkina Faso's gold mines. Determined to take whatever measures necessary, regardless of dissenting opinions, he unequivocally stated that he could no longer stand idly by while the young people of Burkina Faso toiled day after day, their labor benefiting foreign powers. However, this audacious proclamation merely scratches the surface of Traoré's far-reaching plans. What followed next in his address had the potential to send shockwaves through the corridors of European powers and the United States alike. The world eagerly awaits to unravel the details of his strategy, as he unveils his comprehensive plan to reclaim Burkina Faso's gold mines. With anticipation running high, let us delve deeper into Traoré's vision and discover how he intends to reshape the destiny of Burkina Faso. Brace yourselves as we embark on this captivating journey of transformation. In a surprising turn of events, Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, addressed the nation's youth and businessmen during the International Youth Day celebrations in August of this year. Little did anyone expect that Traoré would seize this moment to unveil his groundbreaking policy on reclaiming gold. However, Considering the audience's significant representation from the youth and the gold mining industry, Traoré felt compelled to share this important message of change. Since assuming power in September 2022, Traoré has been steadfast in his mission to uplift Burkina Faso by tapping into the country's abundant resources. During the ceremony, as he took the stage, Traoré highlighted the conflicting nature of International Youth Day with the actions of the Western world towards African countries. He boldly stated that the treatment of African nations by former colonial powers represented the worst and most barbaric form of imperialism. Traoré pointed out a common misconception regarding the end of slavery by Europe and the United States, asserting that the affliction of slavery still persists in Africa. He emphasized that it is the Western powers who perpetuate this issue by subjecting young Africans to hazardous working conditions in gold mines. These individuals risk their lives to generate profits for Europe, while receiving minimal compensation, barely enough to sustain themselves. Furthermore, Traoré stressed the presence of neo-colonialism in Burkina Faso, which continues to persist in certain sectors. However, he assured the audience that this would change. The moment everyone had been waiting for arrived as Traoré revealed his plan to address and dismantle this unjust system. In the pursuit of clarity and progress, Traoré's address shed light on the urgent need for change in Burkina Faso. The world eagerly anticipates the details of his plan, as he charts a course towards a future where the nation can stand on its own feet, utilizing its rich resources for the benefit of its people. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into Traoré's vision, exploring the transformative steps he intends to take. In a momentous announcement, Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, revealed the nation's strategic policy to reclaim its gold mines. Drawing attention to historical parallels, Traoré highlighted the resemblance between the current situation in Burkina Faso and the exploitation experienced by black slaves in Europe and the Americas during the 1800s. He lamented the persisting harsh working conditions endured by miners in Burkina Faso today, who risk their lives and sacrifice everything for the extraction of gold. Adding to the injustice, Traoré underscored that the fruits of their labor ultimately benefit European powers, as they hold mining rights and exert structural control over Burkina Faso's gold mining sector. However, he emphatically declared that this state of affairs would no longer endure. Traoré outlined his transformative vision to modernize the sector, introducing a newly established company that would assume control over all mining sites in Burkina Faso, with a particular focus on the gold mines. This bold move would pave the way for the expulsion of European companies, as their agreements were based on exploitative practices. The newly formed company would ensure that the extracted gold remains within Burkina Faso, enabling its benefits to reach the people directly. By breaking free from the cycle of working in deplorable conditions, the citizens of Burkina Faso would experience a profound shift in their quality of life. Traoré's resolute commitment to change and his innovative approach to reclaiming the gold mines herald a new era for Burkina Faso. As the nation embarks on this transformative journey, the world eagerly awaits the implementation of these measures, which promise to uplift the lives of its people and restore dignity to the mining industry. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this remarkable path toward progress and prosperity.
Can you see them? I don't know what they're discussing. Look at them. I'm having some feeling right now. Anyway, let me take you down the river. What you see there is rice. Can you see? This is rice. All of these places, after this mango down to the river, is rice. This is rice. And this is millet. These are millet planted here.